Imagine a world split right down the middle, a future where your life is defined by where you stand. On one side, there's luxury, comfort, and everything you could ever dream of. On the other, there's nothing. Poverty, struggle, and not even a decent hospital to turn to when you're hurting. But there's a flicker of hope, a golden ticket out of misery called the process. At the age of 20, everyone gets one shot to leave that nightmare behind and cross over to the paradise on the other side. But here's the crushing reality: only 3% make it. The rest, they're sent back to the same dirt and desperation they tried so hard to escape. Now, picture a new day breaking. The air is thick with nerves. People are lining up for their turn at the quarter, all of them wearing these strange devices implanted behind their ears, their only identity now, the only proof that they've registered. Among the crowd is a girl named Michele. She moves through the throng with her friends, her heart probably pounding against her ribs. Everyone's fitted with the same device, and before the real pressure begins, they're given uniforms. Then, a man walks out, looking stern, and starts talking about the importance of this test. You can feel the tension in the room. A new employee has been assigned to help, but the chief, a cold, calculating person, clearly doesn't like her. Still, she's got a job to do. The participants are herded into a room. You can hear the sobs of the ones who failed. They're already being sent back to that hollow life, and it's heartbreaking. Michele steps up for her interview. She's bombarded with personal questions. She mentions a boy she loved who also took this test. He passed the interview, she says, but he never came back. She holds on to the hope that he made it, that he's living that dream. But the interviewer, he's cruel. He suggests maybe he didn't make it, or maybe something tragic happened. He's digging, trying to see if Michele is weak, if she's too dependent on someone else. Then he drops the hammer. "Take off your locket." It was a gift from that boy. It's painful, but Michele takes it off and sets it down. And just like that, she's chosen. Elsewhere, a boy is answering questions with such ease, so confident because his whole family cleared this test before him. He's beaming. But then there's another boy, failing, his voice shaking with anger. "This is injustice," he cries. "The system is corrupt." You can feel his frustration. It's raw and real. Then there's a quiet girl, barely saying a word, but she's chosen instantly because she is, without a doubt, the sharpest person in the room. And then, a moment that really tugs at the heartstrings, a boy in a wheelchair. He's physically struggling, but his spirit, unbreakable. He doesn't lose hope for a second. And because of that raw, human courage, he's chosen too. But there's a shadow over all of this. A lady in the facility mentions that there are groups, rebels who want to tear the system down. They've caught one of their spies, and he spills the truth. There's another infiltrator among the participants. The hunt is on. On the other side, we see the resistance group. They're meeting in secret, fueled by the belief that every single human deserves a good life, not just the lucky few. Their leader is confident. "Our man is inside," he says. "He won't be caught. He'll do his job." Back at the quarter, the pressure hits a breaking point. A man, realizing he wasn't chosen, decides he can't go back to that old life. He ends it right there. The shock on everyone's faces is haunting. After that horror, the chosen ones are sent to a room for the next round. Their devices are checked. It's an identity scan to see if anyone is a fraud, anyone from that rebel group. The intelligent girl notices something strange. A boy standing nearby has stitches on his ears that don't look like everyone else's. No device. She realizes instantly, "You're a fraud." His name is Raphael. She keeps her mouth shut for now, but she knows. Then, the real chaos begins. They're given blocks and told to build 9 cubes in just 10 minutes. The clock starts, and it's pure adrenaline. Michele is helping her friend, but then her own time is running out. The girl she was helping. She turns around and helps Michele instead. It's a beautiful moment of solidarity. Meanwhile, Raphael is acting out. He's stealing cubes from the boy next to him. When the results are in, the intelligent girl Michele and her friend pass. Raphael gets out, but the others saw what he did. They surround him, calling him a cheater, and the whole thing turns into a brawl. The intelligent girl walks right up to him. "I know your registration is fake," she whispers. "Do exactly what I say, stay with me, and I won't tell a soul. You cross me, and you're finished." Things get even darker. A lady suspects Michelle and her friend. "Tell me the truth," she demands. "Which one of you is with the rebels? Otherwise, both of you end here." Michelle leans into her friend's ear and whispers, "We'll end her." They hatch a plan, but when the moment comes, Michelle hesitates. She lets her friend attack the lady, leaving her friend to take the fall. Why? Because Michelle is the spy. She's working for the rebels, and she's willing to sacrifice even her own friends for the cause. And here's the twist that hits the hardest. The boy she loved, the one who she thought went to paradise, he's her brother. She didn't come here just for a better life. She came to find him. We see the disabled boy's past, his father pushing him, telling him he could do it, that he deserved the good life. He's given an injection for a physical test, and for the first time, he feels pain in his legs. The doctor tells him that if he reaches the rich side, he'll be treated. The group moves to a table with 4 dummies, each with a different expression. They have to figure out what happened to a lady in a blue dress. The disabled boy steps up, his imagination vivid. "She was a guest," he says, "and she had an affair with her host. The host's wife poisoned her." It's a compelling story, but Raphael scoffs. He has his own theory. He points out her allergy to silver, her wooden garland, and the doctor nearby. But the expressions don't quite match. Finally, the intelligent girl chimes in. "She's blind and there's no lamp! She doesn't even know what's happening!" The game chief, watching from above, is intrigued. He asks his employee to spy on the group, but the employee starts to suspect the chief himself. He follows him, only to find the chief acting like a beggar in the poor section. The final test is cruel. They have 6 coins for 7 people. They have 15 minutes to decide who to eliminate. Raphael tries to bolt with a coin, but a boy jumps him. They start voting. Everyone turns on Raphael, but Michelle votes for the intelligent girl. Raphael, ever the opportunist, switches sides to support the intelligent girl, suggesting the disabled boy be kicked out. "If I win, I can finally get my treatment," the boy pleads, but it's no use. They decide to leave it to luck drawing ribbons. The smallest one loses. It's the intelligent girl who gets the short end of the stick. She's eliminated. But as they walk out, the last boy realizes his coin is gone. The intelligent girl stole it while he was distracted. Even though she was defeated, she's still in the game. She looks at them, her eyes cold and determined, and says, "I came here to win, and I'll do anything to win." And that, right there, is where our story stops.